Who are you without thought? When thought is no longer there, as what are you present? Contemplate this one without thought. We say, when thought is not, I still am. So, in the absence of thought, as what are you here? As what are you present? Don't think about what you are here as when thought is not present, because thought has no clue about what is here when thought is not. That's what thought is. It just is just an idea offering machine. It spits out ideas about what is. It has no idea about what actually is. See that clearly. Don't keep going to thoughts for this work. It won't help. But this is a very central point to bring into your curiosity. In the absence of thought, which also means you're holding no idea of yourself, you're holding no idea of anything. In the absence of all ideas, aka thoughts, this presence, this emness still is. You say, I am present, I am. So, in the absence of thoughts, as what are you? What is exactly here? During this type of investigation, when we sit, you cannot bring your personal life into it. It does not matter what problem you're going through right now. It does not matter what's happening tomorrow. Let go of that. That's all small stuff. Don't let the mind keep you small, focused in tiny details, which ultimately don't matter. Think about it later. Here and now, with such a powerful question, let go of all that stuff. Because then the investigation cannot happen. Because you see, the investigation has to happen without thought, because thought can only keep you focused in ideas. We're seeing in the absence of thought, what am I? In the absence of thought, as what am I here? But holding thought, how can you ever discover what you are here as without thought? Right? Don't ask how. Don't ask why. Don't ask, am I doing it right? Because those are all thoughts. Don't, if you pursue them, once again, they keep you in thoughts. The mind is very cunning in this way. These are all mental traps. All this how and if I'm doing it right stuff. All of this is mental traps. You'll find way greater clarity in letting them go rather than pursuing them. Truly. Who are you when you don't even entertain those thoughts and just let them go? In the absence of this who and why and how thought, you still are. We feel as though the thoughts are me, yet, even in the absence of thought, this sense of identity, the sense of me-ness, I-ness, selfhoodness persists. If anything, then it becomes more clear than before, more obvious than before. What is this emness? What exactly is present? What exactly is? In the absence of thought, does awareness of experience disappear? Definitely do not go based off of what you've discovered in a previous meditation or talk, or, we must, if you're letting go of, when we say absence of thought, it literally means absence of past, absence of anything you've ever done, read, heard, realized, thought about in the past, because all of that exists here and now in only thinking. You see? In the absence of thought, all that disappears. In the absence of thought, does awareness of experience disappear? Contemplate without thought. In absence of thought, see how there are no descriptions, no judgments, no preferences, no resistances, no names, no labels, no story. The absence of thought is conceptless being. Silent being. Conceptless awareness. Swim in this river. Rejuvenate yourself in this silent, conceptless being, knowing. It is not complicated. It is only as complicated as you make it out to be. It is only as complicated. It is in proportion to your attachment to thinking. Your attachment to constantly think about yourself as a person. Your attachment to constantly think about what's going to happen to you and what did happen to you. That is the obstacle to meditation. That is what we can call pride or ego. In moments when we practice like this, don't even touch any idea of what's going to happen to you or what has happened to you. Because here it is not important. Out there in the world, it may be important. Here, none of that stuff holds any value or meaning. We come here to be curious together about that which is beyond story, that which is beyond mere phenomenal appearance. When you go out there in the world, feel free to immerse yourself in the world of concepts and thinking and doing. Enjoy that too. It's the beauty of it all. But when you're here, or when you are devoting some time of your day in your sit down practice, or even when you're out in the world and you have some time to just practice, don't touch any concept. This is what I invite you to bring to the forefront of your life this year. In the absence of thought, who am I? In the absence of thought, as what am I present? We've all had moments of no thought, and we understand clearly that even when I am not thinking, I still am. Absence of thinking does not mean absence of knowing or being. But this is one point we have to contemplate. In the absence of thinking, as what am I being? In the absence of thinking, as what am I aware? And this contemplation can only be done in the absence of thinking. This is the essence of self inquiry.